This is Duke University.
And now I'm going to really be in trouble. Sattar is going to ask me a question. Okay, Sattar. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to mention T.S. Eliot. Of course, of course, if one really wants to understand all these problems, one has to read T.S. Eliot in Arabic. And then,
Well, first time I came to Duke in 2005, Bruce extended his hand and he said, "Welcome, Shakespeare." This is the Iraqi word for Shakespeare, because some of the Iraqis think that Shakespeare is an Iraqi who's shipped down.
He's not. He's not. Let me go on record. Shakespeare was an Iraqi who migrated to England. Yeah,
this
okay.
is a myth.
Yeah.
I have a question about the word. We in Iraq, we used to say community, not minority. The Jewish community, the Turkmen community, the Kurdish community. Because minority, it may seem derogative in special contexts. The Sunni minority now is used in the media, but the Sunnis were the majority when the Kurds were, you say, didn't split at that time until mid-70s. So now we hear the Sunni minority, but the Sunnis were majority, they don't like it. So I think this is, it takes me back to the 50s and 40s. We in Iraq, we never used minority. We say the Jewish community, the Turkmen. It is solid and accepted in our culture.
Yeah, no. I mean, I accept that as a kind of a local, what I called at one point in the paper, nativist view. And if I can get back to Gil's point about the internet, one of the influences of the internet is that after we had this, we met for 11 times, this particular group that I mentioned in Istanbul. And somewhere 6th or 7th, towards after the halfway mark, they begin to say, okay, we won't talk about minorities, we'll talk about aqaliyat. I said, wait. Why does it make it all right? For those of you who know, well, of course you know it, but aqaliyat means minority in Arabic. So why is it okay to say aqaliyat and not minority? Well, it sounds like something that we're working through. So, I mean, it was really interesting because I would think aqaliyat is just Arabic for what Hannah Arendt would say, the minoritization that began after Seva. Hannah Arendt, when she's writing about authoritarian, says, you never had minority-majority. You had a concept, but you didn't have the practice of it and the widespread dispersion of it until after those treaties that dismembered the Ottoman Empire. This is why it's so relevant for Iraq. All those places that became de-Ottomanized after World War I also then were given this terminology of majority-minority, whether it's translated in Arabic or it's left in English or put into French. So the difficulty is you've got a history now of almost 100 years where minority-majority has played out. And yes, you can say it shouldn't be used, but I think you have to say it should be diffused because I don't think you can avoid its use.
Produced by Duke University. Online at duke.edu.